Good evening to all of you, dear aspirants. Very good evening. Today is Sunday, and on Sunday, we generally take up the essay paper that is having 250 marks, and it's equally important as far as UPSC examination is concerned. So, dear aspirants, today I have received two essays, one from Suraj Kumar, and the second essay I have received from Sumit Tiwari. So, two essays, and I shall wait for a little, and then after we will. Okay. So, Suraj Kumar has sent his uh, write up. The title is Politics and the Degradation of Education Policy. Degradation of Education Policy. So, this Sumit Tiwari is telling good evening. Yes, very good evening, Sumit Tiwari ji. And Sumit Tiwari has also sent me an essay on politics and degradation of education system. So first of all, I would like to analyze, put forward my own comments with regard to the essay being sent by Suraj Kumar. Suraj Kumar. So education is mother of leadership. So the essay starts with a quotation. It's very nice, very good. Then after the lines, education is what that human makes a man, just as river makes own way, like that education makes own life on any field. Educated man is the owner of his life. Education is not what that to get a government job or private job, that who makes more money. Education system has a big failure in India. Oh my God. Now you have become a critic. Okay. So in government schools or primary schools, not enough resources to compete with students of a convent or private schools. Primary school teachers not have much knowledge to take guide. Children are like seeds that has no guidance of knowledge. Then primary school teachers are not disciplined. Oh my God. So going negative way. But in convent schools, teachers teach students are only in syllabus of exam, that to pass out in exam, parents have lack of capital to send to school. In history, lower castes or Dalits are not allowed to read or get knowledge. But Dr. Ambedkar, who belongs to a Dalit family, read in lot of trouble. Despite being from a Dalit family, he made the constitution. Okay, so I think little bit improvement as far as grammar is concerned, that is needed. Then after it has global literacy rate is 86.3%, where males are 90% and females are 82.7%. Females are low literacy rate, and he has also mentioned one graph: early marriage, minor age, lack of capital, like these, all these things. And then this graphic presentation is there. OBC reservation 1980, the new education policy 2020, 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, that has also been mentioned. So this way, this is the presentation of Suraj Kumar. Suraj Kumar is not here. I am not finding him, but he must listen my comments, and during course of my further analysis, I will also once again put forward the most important ideas with respect to how to write good essay. How to write good essay. I will explain it. Dear aspirants, now let me, Suraj Kumar, yes, present. Very nice. Very nice. So I am happy, Suraj, that you are present. And now let me tell something about the essay sent by Sumit Tiwari. Sumit Tiwari. So today I have received only two essays, and Ritik Sharma has not sent his essay. So let us go through the essay written by Tiwari. Education and politics have a influence. Oh my God, the very first line, an influence, okay, on each other. India has a rich tradition of impartial knowledge. Yes, very good. The Gurukul was the type of education system in ancient India with Shishya students living with Guru in the same house. Okay. Nalanda was the oldest university system of education in the world. Students from the world were attracted towards Indian knowledge system. Education and politics are conceived as two separate entities as shown in the figure. Okay, now Mr. Tiwari has also mentioned one graphic representation, I should say, graphic political group that make up the social order, and then education, the formal and non-formal education system. So it's a graphic presentation. There are linking in both ways with policies offering social order, okay, like this. So dear aspirants, now the second page. uh, Here, historical evidence during the period of East India Company or British rule. Okay, why should we write East India Company or British rule? Both are the same. Okay, there was a policy to reform education. Macaulay's minute, popularly known. Okay, it made English the medium of speech given in government schools and colleges. It neglected the mass education, which gave rise to education only for well-off section of society. There was a theory, a downward filtration theory. Okay, so economic problems, very nice. Then after, okay, but the word limit is only 1,200 words. So social problems, then political problems, yes. So it is then on page number 4, under Article 45 in DPSP, it was mentioned that the government should provide free education and compulsory education for all children up to age of 14 years within 10 years from the commencement of the constitution. It was not achieved, so Article 21A was introduced by 86th Constitutional Amendment Act of 2002. Okay, so the fact is here mentioned in your essay, and then after the you are writing, government is doing their best to tackle the problem of degradation of education by making policies like Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao, और बेटी पढ़ाओ बेटी बचाओ new education policy, so it is not very far when India will achieve all the sustainable educational goals. Okay, very nice. Now I think Mr. Tiwari has also written the essay number 2. Okay, ships don't sink because of water around the ship. Okay, sink, they sink because of the water that's get into them. By the end of 19th century, India went completely under the control of British, which is nowhere equal to India's population or geographical area. However, the rich Indian culture tradition, very good. Japan, so there is narration of Japan too. Okay, so I think the second page, greenhouse gases. Okay, then democracy, which provided fundamental rights. Okay, I am reading the headliners only. Yes, itself will drown them. Yes, let us read the Swami Vivekananda helped him supporting. Then his friend told Vivekanand, "Now I understand how you become Narendranath Dutt to Swami Vivekananda. As long as one is able to balance their qualities and utilize them instead of being utilized by them, they can travel through those qualities. Else, those qualities itself will drown them." Very nice, very nice. So the conclusion is excellent and opening is excellent. Sumit Tiwari is read my note. Okay, okay. Nothing to worry about. So both the essays are very good essays. At least you are attempting. So this is my happiness. Number one, please accept it. Please accept it, dear aspirants. And both of you have written very good essay, but you have to keep it up. Now, the most important part of this discussion, okay, please keep in mind whatever I am going to present before you, because I have seen that your essay is just on my screen, and going through the lines of both the essays. Okay, I come to the conclusion, dear aspirants, that this essay paper has got 250 marks. The essay paper, GS paper 4, ethics, and optionals. These are the four papers which are which are going to make your rank. So, in essay paper, the minimum target should to score at least 150, not below that. 150, and it should be 160, 170, but 150 should be the minimum. So how can you achieve that 150? Okay, so let us see. Please concentrate, because you know writing is a window to your thought. What is writing? Writing is a window to your thought. So whatever you are writing, okay, it should be compact, concise, speaking, and to the point. That's why I am using this sentence. Okay, writing is a window to your thought process, dear aspirants. Now, I am also going to express that whatever you write on paper during examination, the examiner should think how you argue. Okay, and the way you substantiate your viewpoint. Take for example Surah's essay. He has explained all negative thoughts regarding Indian schools. What is happening? No, you are not there to criticize. And if you are criticizing, if you are mentioning the bad part of something, because you are going to join as a civil servant, you are going to become a part and parcel of the government. Okay, so if you are having some ill words, then you should also speak about the way forward. Okay, that must be there. What is the solution? How can you tackle? So we should take care of such type of excessive, you may say, absolute expressions. No, that should not be there. Dear aspirants, the most important point is that uh, for, you see, in competitive examinations and academic entrance tests, essay is mandatory. Why is it mandatory? You all know that this is the only medium through which the examiner नेगेटिव नहीं लिखना है सर, नो, बिल्कुल नहीं सूरज कुमार जी, नहीं लिखना है, निगेटिव नहीं लिखना है। और यदि आप लिखते हैं तो उसे सुझाव के रूप में लिखना है। ट्राई टू गेट माई वर्ड्स। हाँ, वर्तमान स्थितियों को बदलने की आवश्यकता है। वर्तमान स्थितियों से भी आगे हम ऐसा कर सकते हैं। ये आपकी पॉजिटिविटी हुई, ये आपका पॉजिटिव थॉट है। बिकॉज सिविल सर्वेंट के पास जब तक सॉल्यूशन नहीं है तो केवल प्रॉब्लमेटिक पीपुल को सरकार चुन के क्या करेगी? सरकार को तो आपके विचारों से मतलब है, आपकी पॉजिटिव थॉट से मतलब है, आप किस तरह से आप चीजों को आगे ले जाते हैं उससे मतलब है। सो दिस इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट मिस्टर सूरज, नेगेटिव चीज को नहीं लिखना है, बिल्कुल नहीं लिखना है। और अगर आप कहीं मेंशन करना भी चाहते हैं तो उसका सॉल्यूशन सॉल्यूशन आपको बताना है कि ये तो है शिक्षा जगत में कतिपय सुधारों की भी आवश्यकता है, तो बस हो गया। और वहां पे एक्सट्रीम थॉट्स पे नहीं जाना है, एक्सट्रीम थॉट्स पे बिल्कुल नहीं जाना है। दलित, महादलित, बी आर अंबेडकर इंडियन है। दलित और ये की बातें समाप्त हो चुकी हैं। अब वहां पे एक्सट्रीम पे सोचना भी नहीं है, बिल्कुल नहीं सोचना है। और वो डेविएशन है, I should say, that is some kind of a deviation. You all know that in civil services examination, okay, we have this paper having 250 marks. So you may say it is equivalent to a general studies paper, general studies paper. So despite its importance, dear aspirant, essay paper often does not get attention. It deserves from the aspirants. And the first timers, the aspirants who are appearing for the first time to this most coveted examination of our country, that is UPSC, dear aspirants, essay paper often does not get attention. It deserves from the aspirants, because you see, the first timers think they will write an excellent essay, but in the final exam itself, what happens? Okay, they experience a lot of difficulties. But such type of thing is very fatal in miscalculation. So the most important thing is that you should arrange your ideas. Okay, and you should keep on practicing. So what are the most important thing? Yes, you should start with a quotation, end up with a quotation. This is the general clarity of thought. A small sentences, not big sentences. Okay, that is not required. And the expression should be grammatically correct. There should not be grammatical error. Dear aspirants, if you are listening me properly, try to get my words that, okay, this is the need that you should read the Hindu or some good articles published in magazines, so that may give a fillip to your own style. It may develop your own style, own expression. Okay, so non-fiction. I am not telling that you should read the fiction. No, that will kill your time. So while you are preparing for the general studies paper, certainly you are collecting some materials. So please read those materials. That will develop your own style of writing. Okay, so uh, you should not miscalculate. I should say your language, your expression, you have to improve. Then you must have good vocabulary. You should not repeat the same words time and again. Okay, you should not repeat the same ideas. If you are criticizing the educational system, okay, just like throwing a stones to wall, that is not required. That's the language of a critic, and you are not a critic. You are going to become a civil servant. So you have to propose, you have to advise, you have to find the solution that is required. Dear aspirants, this way your essay should be compact, and it should start with good introduction. Yes, both of you have started it brilliantly, I should say. But while you are going to the climax of your thought, okay, everything is scattering. That should not happen. You should keep the main thread of your ideas. विचारों का जो धागा है उसको पकड़ के रखना है. विचारों का धागा टूटने नहीं पाए. Okay, degradation. The key word in that essay topic is degradation. Okay, बेटी पढ़ाओ बेटी बचाओ, that is not degradation. तो इसमें काफी स्कोप था. Now you should also conclude your essay having some good quotations, and you may collect some good quotations. So you should keep in mind these pin points while writing the next. It's the way forward, sir. Yes, Sumit Tiwari. Very good. So this way you should, I should say, जिस तरह से एक महिला स्वेटर बुनती है तो एक पैटर्न उसमें से निकलता है, एक डिजाइन उभर के आता है. उसी तरह से योर एसे शुड बी वेल नीट. बिल्कुल. और कितनी ताजगी लगती है, कितना अच्छा लगता है उसे देखने में. अब मैं कैसे आपको समझाऊं. तो बहुत से जो टॉपर्स हैं वो किसी इंसिडेंट से स्टार्ट करते हैं. टेक फॉर एग्जांपल, दे हैव टू राइट regarding the educational. Nations are built up in classroom. राष्ट्रों का निर्माण क्लासरूम में होता है. कोई भी स्टाइल से आप स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं, बट जस्ट इमेजिन if you are starting with the rising nations and the nations which are still facing the crisis period. अब एक साथ उठे, एक साथ आजाद हुए, लेकिन एक की इकोनॉमी कहीं बूम पे है, दूसरे की इकोनॉमी स्ट्रगल कर रही है। एक ने डिक्टेटरशिप को एंजॉय किया और दूसरे ने डेमोक्रेसी को चूमा। दैट कंट्री किस्ड डेमोक्रेसी एंड डेमोक्रेटिक सिस्टम। फॉर एग्जाम्पल साउथ कोरिया एंड नॉर्थ कोरिया। आप देख सकते हैं दोनों देशों को। तो उसी तरह से जर्मनी की भी हालत थी, ईस्ट जर्मनी, वेस्ट जर्मनी। देयर वाज ए वॉल ऑफ बर्लिन। ओके, तो इस तरह से आप उसको कॉन्साइज कर सकते हैं कि क्लासरूम में देश का निर्माण कैसे होता है। तो इस तरह से जो बिग आइडियाज वाले हैं, और यूपीएससी में दिस इज सिंपली टेस्ट ऑफ योर लैंग्वेज, टेस्ट ऑफ योर ग्रामर, टेस्ट ऑफ योर एक्सप्रेशन। तो ये नहीं है कि आप बिल्कुल जर्नलिस्ट की तरह, एक पत्रकार की तरह ऐसे लिखे। नो, आपको सिविल सर्वेंट की तरह ऐसे लिखना है, और कुछ सजेशंस, कुछ वे फॉरवर्ड, कुछ गुड आइडियाज दैट शुड बी देयर। तो आई थिंक दिस इज रिक्वायर्ड फ्रॉम यू। कंटेंट नहीं ना है सर, बिल्कुल कंटेंट है, कंटेंट है। और करत करत अभ्यास के जड़मत होत सुजान, रसरी आवत जात ते शिल पर पड़त निशान। किस पे निशान पड़ता है रस्सी का बाबू? रस्सी तो कोमल है, पत्थर पे निशान पड़ता है। गांव में आज भी आप देखेंगे जहां से कुओं से पानी महिला पुरुष निकालते हैं, वहां पे पत्थर पे निशान पड़ जाता है। तो ये अभ्यास करने से आप एक गुड एसे राइटर बन सकते हैं। और सबसे बड़ी बात है, बर्ट्रैंड रसेल, उनकी कुछ किताब पढ़ लिए, ओलिवर गोल्ड स्मिथ की किताब पढ़ लिए, बर्ट्रैंड। तो इस तरह से कुछ अच्छी किताबों को पढ़ने से क्या होगा, द हिंदू के एडिटोरियल पढ़ लिए, तो ये आपको काफी कुछ आगे बढ़ाएगा डियर एस्पिरेंट्स। एंड शुरुआत तो कर दिए हैं सर, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सूरज, आई एग्री, बिल्कुल शुरुआत के धीरे धीरे सीख रहे हैं सर, बिल्कुल। स्लो एंड स्टडी विंस द रेस। खरगोश ने दौड़ में विजय नहीं पाई, कच्छप ने दौड़ में विजय पाई। तो ये है, बिल्कुल धीरे धीरे, स्लो एंड स्टडी विंस द रेस। लेकिन इतना भी स्लो नहीं, वीणा के तार को इतना ना ऐड दो कि तार ही टूट जाए, और इतना ढीला ना छोड़ दो कि स्वर ही ना निकले। मध्यम निकाय, मिडिल पाथ। वीणा के तार को तोड़ना भी नहीं है, और वीणा के तार को इतना ढीला भी नहीं रखना है। तो ये जो मार्ग है, ये आपको सफलता दिलाएगा। यूपीएससी एक मोस्ट कॉवेटेड एग्जामिनेशन ऑफ आवर कंट्री डियर एस्पिरेंट्स। कभी कभी आप में निगेटिव थॉट्स आएंगे, लेकिन नहीं, you need good motivation because you have to be firm for 1.5 year। लगभग जो भी सफल होते हैं 2 साल 1.5 साल तो तैयारी करते ही हैं, बिल्कुल। और निकलेगा, निकलेगा। ऐसी बात नहीं है कि आपको विजय नहीं मिलेगी, आपको विजय मिलेगी। जरूरत इस बात की है कि आप पॉजिटिव रहें। कहीं ना कहीं आपकी आपका ध्यान कहीं इधर से उधर हो जाता है। बहुत तेज होना, बहुत पीएचडी का माइंड रखना, ऐसी कोई जरूरत नहीं है यूपीएससी में। एक ऐसी पर्सनालिटी होनी चाहिए जो बिल्कुल पॉजिटिव हो, कॉन्फिडेंट हो, आई कैन डू इट। और इसमें लगता है कि आप बिल्कुल कर जाएंगे। ऐसे में आपका टारगेट 150 से कम नहीं होना चाहिए। जीएस पेपर 4, एसे और 2 ऑप्शनल, यहीं से आपकी रैंकिंग बनती है। बाकी सब तो जनरल है, सभी लिखेंगे। So, dear aspirants, this is all with you today. Thank you for sending me good essays. I am really highly impressed, and you have to keep it up. So, I have taken your 30 minutes, that is very, very precious while you are preparing for UPSC type of examination. Hope we all are meeting tomorrow at 9 a.m. sharp to attend our offline class, and once again 7:30 for online class. So thank you for joining me. Good night. Bye bye.